Hi, and welcome back to Sustainable Teacher. If it is your first time here, my name is Leticia and I'm glad to meet you. And if you've been here before, I'm happy to see you again. In today's video, we're going to go further in electricity and we're going to talk about electronic components. If this video sounds interesting to you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So probably your first question is, what is electronics and what's the difference with electricity? So the thing is, electronics is a branch, is a part of physics that studies the way electrons behave inside semiconductor materials. And what is a semiconductor material? It's a material that can act as a conductor or isolator depending on the condition, and that condition is the electric field around the semiconductor material. If it is an electric field, it will induce electricity, and the electricity will pass through that semiconductor material. And if we don't induce it, and there is not any electric field, it won't conduct electricity. Examples of semiconductor materials can be silicon, which is a metalloid, or gallium, which is a metal. The thing is that if we have an electronic circuit, it is made of semiconductor materials like this one or some others. And the thing is that they can manipulate not only electricity but also data, like information, and that's the main difference apart from the semiconductor thing. Electric circuit can only manage electricity. And the third main difference is that electrical circuits, we can transform electricity in another type of energy, but in electronic circuits we can't. So if we have electricity, that's all that we will have. But the difference is that we will use semiconductor materials and we will manage data, information, okay? As in the electric circuit, there are some specific components in electronic circuits, so we will learn about them really quickly. Some of those components can be capacitors. They are also called condensers, and they are power supplies. They can store energy for a time and give it back to the circuit when it is necessary or when the electric field is applied. Then we have relays that are like switches that can turn on or off different parts of electronic circuits. Inside they have a copper coil that applies like a magnetic field. It's like a magnet and it moves, and inside there is a mechanical switch that will open and close the circuit. And I'm telling you this because we will see another example which is a little bit different to relays in the future. So just take it into account and remember it later. Then we have diodes, and diodes are just components that make all the electricity goes just in one sense in the circuits, like from the anode to the cathode, and the electricity can't go back in that part of the circuit. And special type of diode are LEDs, and LEDs are diodes that when electricity is passing through, they emit light. Actually, now every light bulb is changing, and we are now using more LEDs because they are more economic. But they are not really light bulbs, they are diodes that emit light, okay? Another control component, as I told you before, the relays were switches, are transistors. Transistors are also switches, but they don't move, they don't have that mechanical switch inside, and that's the difference. So here you have a summary of different symbols that we've seen in this video. And to end with this electronic part, or electronics topic, I want to show you that usually when we have to create a circuit with an electronic circuit, it's not just a wire connected maybe over a boot board or something, we need a prototyping board, or they are also called breadboard. Usually they are white board with holes, and you can connect each electronic component in that board and they will be connected. You can also use wires, of course, and this way you will have your electronic circuit prepared. And that's it for today. I hope that now you understand better the difference between electricity and electronics, the difference between electric and electronic circuits, and the main electronic components in electronic circuits. Leave it in the comments if you knew something about this, if you ever learned about this before, or if you have any doubt. Everything you want to say, please leave it in the comments, and of course, see you soon.